The Gilded Age episode 6 surprised us with major plot twists. I mean, even the ending itself was enough to leave us in shock. And episode 7 won't be different either. It's called Excommunicated, and the synopsis goes, amid the release of a salacious book, Mrs. Astor discusses the future of her Newport ball with Bertha. After returning from Arizona, Larry shares a promising discovery with George, only to receive troubling news in return. Meanwhile, Mrs. Kirkland receives concerning information about Peggy, and the Russell household uncovers the source of recent leaks to the press. I really don't think that George wants another problem, like troubling news. He's already dealing with a lot, and we all know that he couldn't close the deals for the Illinois Central line. He was really close in episode 6, like Merrick was going to sign it, but thanks to Clay, George's former secretary, it didn't work out. And we can all agree that Mr. Sage won't be signing any contract since Clay is telling him everything about George's business. George messed up big time firing Clay, and I bet he regrets it now. Because I'm not sure if George can handle all these things this time, and the man is ready to destroy everything he built rather than selling his shares. Remember, he said if I can't save my company, then I'll let it burn. He's a man of his word, so don't be surprised if he can't find the money and cause chaos. We barely even see him in the preview, and when we do, he's just smoking. I have literally no idea if it is a relief cigarette or a stress cigarette, but I guess we'll see. We also haven't seen George and Bertha together in this episode, so if there'll be a divorce, I feel like we'll hear about it in the upcoming episodes. From what I saw in the preview, they'll think Bertha has something to do with the letter Larry gets, and that would be the point where George decides to get a divorce. I think he still feels bad about the whole Gladys situation, but I'm not sure if he has to anymore. Bertha taught her everything she knows, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but for the first time she did the right thing. Sarah was getting on my nerves. The way she treated Gladys was horrible. And she seems like she's starting to like Hector. We'll see them spending more time together. We all learned from Bertha that a woman can do anything if she can control her husband, so bye, Sarah. We have one more Russell left, and that would be Larry. We barely saw him in episode 6. He went to close the deals with miners, but found out that the mines were full of first-rate copper. This means they can have all the money to save George's business and still won't have to work ever again. I can imagine how happy he is right now and how happy he'll be, especially if he can close the deals, but this happiness won't last long. Marion made up her mind she doesn't want to marry him anymore since he lied to her. She's actually doing the right thing if you ask me, but on the other hand, I think she should have given Larry the chance to explain himself. He was only there for his friend, and we all know how happy he is to be with Marion, and didn't do anything that'll upset her. If Marion ever gives him the chance, he'll fix it. Since she refused to talk to him and wrote a letter, Larry doesn't even know what the matter is, and he thinks that it's Bertha's fault when she was with Gladys all this time. I know I did say she deserves everything that happens to her, but she looked so helpless in the preview when they didn't believe her when she said she didn't do it. And I don't think they'll ever believe her until Larry tries to talk with Marion and learns the real reason behind their breakup. Larry will want to talk with her as soon as he reads the letter, so we'll see them talking in episode 7, but I'm not sure if their marriage can be saved. Larry has to say all the right things and try to win her trust again. As I said, Marion had already made up her mind and doesn't even want to talk about it. We see Peggy trying to talk with her in the preview, but Marion shuts her down. At least one of them has a nice and trusting relationship, I guess. I'm pretty sure that Dr. Kirkland is the kind of guy every woman is dreaming about. But that mama of his, I can't stand her. What was the talk about let's protect our husband's votes? I mean, get yourself together, woman. Peggy's mama was right when she said, William has to take on his mama and fight for his wife. You have to trust me when I say he'll do it. He already did when he said, I'd be proud of a wife who fought for reform and equality. I'm telling y'all, he's a ride or die. And I don't think anything can change that. But his mama will cause a problem. She'll learn things about Peggy, which Peggy wanted to keep as a secret, and use them against her. I just hope William holds her hand and tells his mama to stop when the time comes. And we have one last family to talk about, Van Ryans. There was a lot going on with Oscar in episode 6. He confronted Maude Beaton and helped her get away. That made me proud. He's a good man, if you ask me. And everything around him keeps getting worse. John died 2 seconds after Oscar told him that he is Oscar's savior. He was not just dead. He got killed. I mean, why would anybody kill him? And why make Oscar's story more tragic? And he got, like, no one to help him go through his sadness, you know? Marion is dealing with her own things. His mama is not even an option, and Ada had just learned that she was being lied to about her dead husband talking to her. If you feel close to any of the Van Ryns, maybe consider seeing a therapist. The house is getting more chaotic every single day. Anyways, don't forget to follow for more of the Gilded Age content. I'll keep you posted.